the game, cause see the boxing voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with Shawn Showtime Porter, standing next to Danny Garcia, obviously. Sure. Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
You fantasy football?
I don't even watch anything but boxing.
Oh, good. Let's do it.
That's all I watch is boxing. But yeah, so we're live here, and obviously it's a media roundtable for you, Deontay Wilder, and Keith Thurman. Just first of all, how are you taking the attention from the media? Does it feel differently after the Broner loss?
No. This is cool. The media has always been like this, which is always fun for me. It's fun to be in public now and. Everyone know my name, know who I am, know who I just fought, and all that kind of stuff. So I get a lot of thank yous more so than congratulations. So that's fun to see.
Obviously, the reason I wanted to ask you a few questions is because Keith Thurman is in the other table, and he's mentioned your name. He's saying he wants to end the year with a bang. He says Robert Guerrero was a good introduction fight, and Collazo was a so-so fight. So he would like to close the year out with a bang. And he mentioned you, Amir Khan, or obviously any name bigger than that. I've heard from you and your father, you guys are willing to make that fight. Do you think that could happen this year, or you think it's something that the powers that be want to marinate just a little bit more?
I tell you what, man, we're working right now at being ready for whoever in September. If he wants to make the fight, and my dad approves of us making that fight, then we make that fight. And like we said yesterday, I personally don't ask money. I don't ask, win or anything like that. If we have to move into October to fight Keith, we'll move into October to fight Keith. If that's the best fight for us this year, the best fight and the best fight meaning for money as well as timing, then that's what works for us. So I follow my dad's lead.
Is there any preference for you? I mean, obviously Garcia comes with a certain name, and Amir Khan comes with a certain name value. Are those more important to you than a Thurman, or are they all on the same level at this point?
I would say this publicly right now that Keith Thurman is the most important name to me. I say that because he has done everything that I've done so far to this point. He's showed up for every fight, and he's showed out for just about every fight. You know what I mean? So, everyone wants to see Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman get it on. That for me, in my opinion, I think that's one of the biggest fights for me out there. So if that happens this year, it happens. If it doesn't happen till January, then we'll be ready in January. My job is just to be prepared and get the job done against whoever that is.
Now, my last question is, obviously you're a fighter. Maybe you can help me. In the past, when a fight of this magnitude was mentioned to a fighter, they would say, well, that's a pay-per-view fight. And with PBC, the goal was to demolish that pay-per-view model. So with you and Thurman, that being such a big fight, it doesn't matter? Free TV is enough? Well, not necessarily free, but, PBC.
Here's the thing. Prior to PBC, I always thought that would be a pay-per-view fight. I always thought that would be, aside from Mayweather, probably the biggest fight of my career. I still think that it can be. Obviously, we're with PBC doing big things now on network television, which is very cool. If the money's right and the timing's right, we make that fight. Keith has no problem with that. You know that. I have no problem with that. You know that. It's just all about boxing, doing the business. That's it.
All right, Shawn. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the fight.
God bless you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.